How you doing out there, YouTube land? Chris back with another pickup video. This time it's 2 days worth of pickups. I know the video's spaced out a little bit, but I picked up some stuff on February 13th and some more stuff on February 21st. No, well, either way, two different weekends. So 2 Saturdays ago, I decided to go to Toys R Us, and I'm not real big onto the whole amiibo craze. I don't even have Wii U right now. I'm kind of holding off until something really captures my attention. Probably once the new Zelda comes out, probably end up getting it. Anyway, so I decided to go ahead and we'll just look at the amiibos because I've been collecting the Zelda ones. I got Zelda and Sheik already, uh, and I was there, and they ended up having couple different amiibos I wanted. They had a deal going on. They were $13 each, or three for $33, and they had a sign up that said one amiibo customer character per customer, which I think is a good thing. It's kind of trying to stop down the scalping, which is still going to happen. They're still going to find a way around it, but at least they're trying to make an effort because it gets ridiculous, man. These people going to these stores buying all these amiibos for $13 and reselling them online that same day for 40, $50. I'm like, oh my god, really? So I'm kind of glad I don't have to have these amiibos. It's more like a, if they're there and I want them, I'll get them. So I was going around and I picked up a Samus because I saw her, and I do like Metroid. It's not my favorite series, but it's probably my second or third favorite series. The other two are, of course, Zelda, which is my favorite, and Castlevania is really high up there, and Mega Man's a pretty good one as well. Talk about Mega Man. I saw Mega Man amiibo. I picked it up. There was another guy in there looking for one. I actually found it hidden in the toy aisle, along with the other world and Nintendo stuff. I don't know if somebody picked it up and decided to hide it and was hoping to come back to get it, or if one of the employees maybe didn't know what it was and put it back in the wrong spot. But either way, and then I also found, let's see here, Sheik. I found Sheik pretty easily. There's quite a bit of them there. Somebody's trying to tell me she's rare, but she is. I know in my area she's not because we had like probably good 12 left on the shelf, and they said they still had quite a bit in the back. So I'm like, okay. So I'm glad I got a Sheik, and I wanted a Toon Link, and I didn't see a Toon Link, so I was gonna go and get Mega Man, the amiibo, not the game, and then Sheik and Samus. But then I asked them about Toon Link, and they go, "Oh yeah, Toon Link's back on the other wall over there with the other Zelda amiibos." So apparently they're keeping on the Zelda ones, not only with the regular stuff, but also with their own shelf. So they had one left on the shelf. They were waiting for a shipment to come in, so I went ahead and grabbed Toon Link, but then that put me with three amiibos. Now I could have kept the Mega Man one. I could have been an ass about it and put it on eBay and sold it for $60, or traded. I guess I could have traded for another NES game or something that I needed, but I decided not to. I decided to go ahead and hand it to the other guy who was there. He was very grateful. Shook my hand. Looked like he was almost in tears because of how excited he was. Somebody just went ahead and gave it to him when they had it in their hands because I could have easily bought it, but Mega Man wasn't one that I really sought after, and I'm one of those people who I try to be nice to other people who are looking after something to help them out. In my opinion, we as retro gamers, or as just game lovers, even as just current games, we should help each other out. We shouldn't be dicks to each other. I understand making a profit. I'm not saying don't make a profit. I'm not saying if you buy an Earthbound for $2 at a yard sale, you have to sell it for $2 or $5 or $10 or whatever. But you don't have to pay, make a fellow gamer pay complete eBay pricing. Give them a break. I mean, they're a gamer just like you. And plus, it's a good way to build up friendships and get good deals in return. Talk about good deals. I'm hoping it comes to fruition. But me and Abelardo Rodriguez, who's the founder of St. Louis Retro Gamers, has been talking about doing some pretty good deals going on. So if that happens, I'll let you guys know after the next meetup, probably. Which the next St. Louis Retro Gamer Group meetup is this coming Saturday, and I'm hoping to get some good stuff there. Maybe get rid of some stuff. Who knows? If nothing else, just to have a fun time, talk about video games, hang out with other gamers, which is, in my opinion, is one of the greatest parts about being part of a real community like that, is hanging out and just enjoying yourselves. God, sun is glaring. Anyway, so on to the game pickups. Also on February 13th, I went by a local store in Granite City called Game Busters. They have a deal going on. where every day NES games, anything that's $5 or under, is buy two get one free. I need a lot of filler titles. Usually I go in there and the filler titles are the same ones they always have. This time they had a couple good ones. I picked up Caesar's Palace for $4.99. And let me see if I can put this. Put it right here. Then I picked up the Secret Scroll Flying Dragon for $4.99. I'm actually working on a deal right now to get the box for this, so that'd be kind of cool to have. So those are $4.99 each, and so then for free I picked up Solar Jetman, which I'm supposed to be getting the box for as well. So basically for $10 I got 3 filler games. I mean it's not a horrible price. It's not the best, but breaks down like $3.33 each, so it's not too bad. Then there was a guy on Craigslist who posted that he was had a couple of excuse me PS4 games and a copy of Majora's Mask for the 3DS for trade. I'm like, wow, he's already trading 3DS. And I'll admit I asked him why he was trading, and he goes, well, I thought it was going to be very popular and be sold out, kind of like the limited edition or the system, and I was hoping to either make some money back or get something I really wanted. However, it turned out that the regular edition of Majora's Mask is all over the place. My wife was actually planning on buying it for me anyway, because as a like late anniversary gift, Christmas gift, because she wasn't able to really get me a lot for Christmas due to some financial issues we had. But the point was she was going to make it up to me and get it for me. But I decided to tell her to save her money. We'll do something else, go out for dinner or something. But I asked him what he wanted for trade, and he's like, well, I'm looking for 3DS games or PlayStation 4 games. I don't have a PS4, so I had Super Mario Land 3D complete, and I had Cubic Ninja complete. The only reason why I got Cubic Ninja was to hack my 3DS, which I didn't really like anyway. The emulators were subpar. That was all you could really do. So I'm like, you know what, I got emulators on my Wii, I got emulators on my computer. I got 360, whatever, NES games. So I'm like, you know what, I'm not really worried about it. So I asked him if he wanted to trade those two for Majora's Mask. And he goes, yeah, sure, that's no problem. So I got Majora's Mask in a trade. So I was pretty happy. Open it here. It's complete, kind of. Yeah, it was complete as Nintendo is anymore. There's a game right there. Unfortunately, they no longer have manuals. They have where you can view the electronic manual through the 3DS. And I kind of hate that. I actually prefer having a real manual. I know it costs more. I know they're trying to make them look green, whatever. But instead of a $40 game, I'd rather spend $45 and have a manual. That's just me, because the manuals I thought was one of the coolest things. And now with retro gaming, you see that going after the manuals and boxes is actually almost like a chase. And I think that kind of adds to the appeal of them to me. If you guys want to talk about that, go ahead and comment down below. Tell me what you think about manuals. I think they're really missing in modern days. And I know like the DS had them because, I only have a few DS games. Like I had both the Zeldas and whatnot, and they all came with manuals. And I'm like, they need something. If you're not going to do a manual, at least put a poster in there. Do something to give us more than just a game. But I'd still rather buy the physical copy of the game than digital, which is another name makes me mad. But that's a whole different subject, and we'll go on that later. So I showed in a couple videos ago that I had a 5-screw silent service that I didn't even know was rare, and I ended up selling it for $60 on NintendoAge.com. And the guy really wanted it. I'm not going to tell his name on here because I don't know if he wants to know about it or not. So I went ahead and sold it to him for $60. And I only paid like a couple bucks for the game a while back. So I went to Game Trader 2 over the weekend, this last weekend, and I picked up another copy of Silent Service. Of course, it's the 3-screw with the label on back and the regular labels. But as you can see right here, there you go, 99 cents. So basically, I sold the game for 60 bucks, picked it back up for $1. So, well, $1.07 or whatever with tax. So, thanks Charlie Shaw from Game Trader 2. He also had another game that I decided to go and pick up, which is Wampum for $32.99. And Wampum, I actually picked it up at the suggestion of 8-Bit Goomba, which I'm going to link to his video down below as well. He told me it's a really fun game, and I never played it when I was younger, but I decided to come home and play, and it is a really fun game. I like it. It's made by Jellico, which is mainly known to me for RBI Baseball. I don't know, Bases Loaded. But of course, they also did City Connection and a whole bunch of other games. But anyway, Wampum is really fun. It kind of it has platforming aspects that kind of reminds me of Mega Man. But it has really good graphics and music that kind of like reminds me of Little Samson. And it has a extendable staff that you use, which reminds me of Demon Sword. So it's kind of like mixing a whole bunch of cool games that I really like together. And it's hard. It's really hard. First, like mid level you go to, and then like the Jungle Forest are easy. The other ones, I mean, they are fucking difficult. And that's one thing I liked about Nintendo was the difficulty level. But once again, that's a whole different subject matter. We'll go into that later. Last but not least, I showed a couple of videos ago where I picked up a copy of Battletoads and Final Fantasy at a pawn shop for $2 each. Well, I posted them up for trade on the St. Louis Retro Group and said, "Hey, I'm looking for a copy of Batman: Return of the Joker." It was one of my favorite games on the Nintendo. Love the music, I love the graphics, I love the gameplay. It reminded me of the original Batman game for Nintendo, but better. So I went ahead and talked to Alex. He's a member of the board. I think he's one of the members who also started the board as well. And sure enough, he had a copy. He said he took out of his own collection to give it to me. So, Alex, I appreciate that greatly. Great game. I actually posted a video on Facebook on my daughter playing it, and was actually doing pretty good at it. But so I'm happy I got that in a trade. So basically, out of all those, I only spent like about $12 for all 7 of those games there. The rest of them were trades. So like I tell people, man, the deals are out there. Keep an eye out on them. Hopefully, I'll have some videos of the meetup being posted here, and hopefully I can talk to a few of the guys. Maybe Crush Chop, he might be there. Garbage Gamer, a couple other people. And well, until then, I'll see you. So you have a good one, and try to keep warm out there, guys.